All right, we're doing some stocks upon request because some people get upset with me when I go into beefs, but I don't give a fuck. All right, this guy, now look, I'm going to ChatGPT some of this, but rare diseases like Angel syndrome and Rett syndrome, and I might even just say Rett syndrome only affects females. 1 in 10,000 lives. Dude, nobody gives a fuck about women. Dude, reactionary leftists is calling for the removal of my children for saying the exact same things on the internet that he says to people to him. But no one cares. Like, no one cares about women at all. So when a therapy basically targets women or is for women, I might just say, not money. Not money right there. That's all there is to it. But wait, it could see that it's a drug. And here's my other theory, okay? Not just based on how everyone fucking hates bitches, but these therapies are going to be like eliminated with ones like Prime Biotech. They're doing, like, they literally had this girl gene therapy. I think things with this gene therapy is going to be cures girls' cancer. They just go in and, like, splice the genes or whatever. Prime editing platform. And also, it doesn't involve any AI. Childhood cancer specifically. Oh, God, that's money right there. Actively involved in developing therapeutic programs. Has announced a strategic collaboration with Bristol Myers. Dude. But Prime has already somewhat popped. Well, you could say not really. And maybe they go down more. We're looking like we have a little down. But, see, damn, that could have been so nice. But you also, what's the other one? GBIO. GBIO is doing me nice, but I didn't get as much as I would like. If I could, I think gene therapy, people, is going to be more lucrative here than drugs. So, that would just be my opinion, and obviously none of this is investment advice. Someone's calling the fucking police and the FBI on me, so that is... This I hear a lot about, but CHPT, they're going to be mainly... aren't they going to be competing with... Does CHP compete with Tesla? You got to look at... Yeah, see, unless they end up getting bought out by Tesla, but... Wait, ChargePoint. Wait. ChargePoint sells and manages charging stations for businesses, apartments, and other locations. They provide hardware, software to the network. So I guess this could be, like, not everyone, while they are not direct competitors in all this, but they do compete with the market in the overall. ChargePoint has a large number of charging ports in the U.S., but Tesla has more in D.C. Recent deals between Tesla and major auto... Well, okay, you could say, if electric cars... And if you're going to say they're going to be everywhere, you might say everyday people still don't want to buy electric cars. But who is buying electric cars? The techno lords for their robo cars. You have Amazon will probably have their own charging station. Wait a minute here. And I'm going to say, will Amazon offer electric charging stations? That's, yes. See, that, God, I wouldn't even think about that. I literally would not, that's not something I'm thinking about, but I should have been. Amazon does so much. It's not even funny. God, insane. All right, then you give me this. Now, this could do something. I'm not looking at any, well, we're talking like little teeny biotechs. I don't know if this company has money, but it got halted. I don't know why that happened. Wait a minute. Why did CPTH get halted? Today's Saturday. That's weird then. It could have just been a lot of people. Wait, what did they do? They had a drop? That's not that bad. What? I don't know. Halted by the stock exchanges. Only limit orders are allowed. Oh, maybe because it's Saturday. Alright. And then I would think, okay, a dual serotonin Drug trials in phase 3 for schizophrenia and Parkinson's. Now this is going to be messed up, but you know why this could do something? Because they're going to force people to take meds now. So, I think that could do something with this company. But focus on mental health, underserved. It is undeserved, but underserved conditions like Parkinson's. I would be way more bullish on RVPH than I would on that other one. And then we're going to have SURG. This was when I was looking at the other day. SURG is targeting niche markets of undeserved and low-income communities with prepaid wireless plans, financial services, and retail networks. This underserved market is significant, and the company could benefit as more people in these communities gain access to banking and affordable communication services. Are they talking about other countries? Okay, so this is a little bit about SURG. We have this. They're going to have the person going on Water Tower July 29th. Prior to Young Water Tower Research, Roy worked as lead analyst at UBS covering IT hardware, communication equipment, IT services. During this 20 years covering technology stocks on sell side, he was also lead analyst covering IT hardware and nanotechnology at Merrill Lynch and alternative energy, advanced materials, nanotechnology, and WR Hamburg. All right, that's a lot of things. Lead architect at JP Morgan. Software architect at JP Morgan. AE sales engineer at Neuron Data. So this guy. SURG Pays, Inc., wireless fintech, point-of-sale company focusing on delivering mobile connectivity and financial services to underserved communities as both a mobile virtual network operator and mobile virtual network enabler. SURG operates its own wireless brand. We're also providing back-end infrastructure, including provisioning and billing to other wireless providers. Okay, so now this, with the increase in satellite technology, satellites going in the low orbit, this could be more people all over the world having access to communications. Okay, I'm just looking stuff up, and it's going to say, Unlimited Talk, U.S., Mexico, Canada. Dedicated Sales and Operations Center in El Salvador. No announced partnership of immigration populations in the U.S. Wait, they have also announced a partnership that will enable SURG Pays to service immigrant populations in the U.S. through a network of thousands of distribution points provided by SINPIN. However, the details regarding the number of countries and the exact extent of services offered in each country are not explicitly specified. Is that going to be a government contract? It would be, wait a minute, in here, they announce Terracom. So that wireless provider license Lifeline, SURG Pay now execute state strategy of offering Lifeline to existing ACP. That could be something. It's saying they do. They have SURG Phone Wireless, licensed by the FCC to provide the emergency broadband. That's big, because to get a license from the FCC, that would take a little bit of time. Is actively involved in transitioning eligible companies to federally supported Lifeline program following the end of the Affordable Connectivity Program funding. This involves daily enrollments to their Torch wireless brand. I think that SURG Pays could be poised for some things. Definitely. If they're doing things with the government, that's a year. What have they got? Wait a minute. Yeah. March 4th. This could mean they're brewing something, I might think. It deals with the government. I like that. No deals with Amazon, it didn't say currently. But Amazon might not have any deals with anyone because they're not all the way finished yet at all. They still have some to be launching. But those would be 4 stocks.